What's up, lunatics? This is Lunatic Reactions. I'm Lune, and we are back with a interesting song that I don't know how interesting the song is, but it intrigued me. So I actually had some songs that I was going to do before this one, but then this one was suggested by one of the Jinjer fans out there, and it's not a Jinjer song, but it features Tatiana from Jinjer, and it is a song from P.O.D, who I had no idea were still around. The song apparently came out 2 years ago. Um, I don't know if they had made any music before that or if this was a comeback, because I hadn't heard anything from them since like the early 2000s. I was not really a big P.O.D fan. They were a little too religious for my tastes. But like the songs that were on the radio were good. Boom, Youth of the Nation. Those are some bops. But yeah, so not something that I was super into, but I am very intrigued. So this is Afraid to Die, featuring Tatiana. I'm not going to try to say the last name because I'll probably mess it up. So featuring Tatiana from Jinjer. All right, I have the lyrics up. Let's see what this has to offer.
I decided it was time for me to live, but the hardest part is trying. They say you either get busy with living or get busy dying. You see, there's only one me, and I'ma be who I'm supposed to be. Nobody said it would be easy. See, I was never given much, I wanna take that too. But everybody gets a chance, do what you gotta do. Can nobody take it from me? You make me wanna quit. You only get one life, no matter what, you better live it.
All right, so right off the bat, I definitely recognize that POD sound. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but you hear that, you know it's POD. Um, yeah, not much more to say about that. Lyrics, let's see, I decided it was time for me to live, but the hardest part is trying. I don't think I need to break that down. Yeah, I think a lot of us can relate to that. I know I can. Um, so yeah, they say you either get busy with living or you get busy dying. Shawshank Redemption reference. Not that that's just from that movie, but that's where my mind goes. All right, I'm not gonna go line by line, but yeah, interesting. We definitely can relate to these lyrics. Let's take it back because I need to get better at doing that, especially because I was just complaining earlier about a reactor that didn't take a song back, so I need to get better at that. All right, here we go.
Given much, I wanna take that too. But everybody gets a chance, do what you gotta do. Can nobody take it from me? You make me wanna quit. You only get one life, no matter what, you better live it.
All right. So we heard Tatiana there, sounded beautiful. I don't know if that's the only part that she has in the song, just doing that little pre-chorus thing there. Let's talk about this chorus. We ain't afraid to die, we ain't afraid of life. If the world is gonna end, you know that I'm bringing all my friends, 'cause we ain't afraid to die. All right, so knowing that POD is a Christian band, um, this makes me kind of think down that lines of this idea of like, oh, we're gonna be all together in the afterlife. As somebody that doesn't, you know, follow that kind of thought, um, I can, look at it that way, but also look at it like, hey, we ain't afraid to die. Like we're all gonna die. But we're also not afraid of life. We're gonna live while we're here, and I got my friends, and you know we'll always have the times together even after long after we're gone. Obviously we're not, for me, I don't think there's anything after, but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm getting from it. You can let me know if you think something else. All right, let's take it back.
I learned a long time ago, life is a gift that I've been given. It's been me against the world, but I knew I'd never give in. Life can hurt, but ever since my rebirth, I stepped out of my way and discovered what I'm really worth. So I'm free to unwind while enjoying the ride. We catch your vibes and always down to have a good time. It's what it is, so stop living on the sidelines. Master of my fate, this is life, so I'ma live mine.
All right, so obviously we have Tatiana adding her harsh vocals here, but they're kind of, in the back, so it's not as unpleasant for me because, as I've mentioned many times, harsh vocals not my favorite. I do have some exceptions to that, like Sleep Token, AFI, back when Davey used to scream. But it's very rare for me to like screaming. But what I like about this is that it's not front in the mix, where it's like so much in your ear, and you got the clean vocals on top of it, so it makes it a little easier to digest, I feel. So I'm not minding it as much here. See, told you, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna get better. All right, so that was Afraid to Die by P.O.D featuring Tatiana from Jinjer. I like that. Yeah, we kind of broke down the lyrics already. The only part that we didn't cover was this, nobody gets out alive part, which is true. None of us get out alive. Death is, what they say, death and taxes are only two certainties in life. So yeah, not much of a, I feel like, of a deeper metaphorical meaning here. It's pretty straightforward. As for how I felt about the song, I liked it. Definitely gave me that, the POD vibe from the 2000s. And then it had, when it brought in the harsh vocals with Tatiana, it kind of did have a little bit more of a modern feel. Not that, harsh vocals wasn't taking place back then, but I don't recall any POD songs that I heard that had those type of vocals. So, and those type of harsh vocals have become more popular since then. So it did, have that kind of modern twist to it. Yeah, so I think I would give this one 8 out of 10. Solid 8. I enjoyed it. All right. So that was not my original plan of what to do next. I think I had another Jinjer song. Well, I wanted to do one more before another Jinjer song, but since this isn't a Jinjer song, maybe I can go back to Jinjer. So keep an eye out for the next video. It might be up later today. It might be up tomorrow. And yeah, until next time, I'm Loon. This has been Lunatic Reactions. Take care.